My favorite line in the play, How I Learned to Drive by Paula Vogel, is a little bit last monologue. Uh, she's talking to the audience, and she's 35, and she's talking about her, uh, how driving releases her and really makes her feel alive and like she's important. Um, and so she says, the nearest sensation I feel of flight in the body, I guess I feel when I'm driving. On a day like today, it's 5 a.m., the radio says it's going to be clear and crisp. I've got 500 miles of highway ahead of me and some back roads too. I filled the tank last night and had the oil checked, check the tires too. You've got to treat her with respect. And that relates to the play because that is the point where she really opens up and realizes that driving is what frees her and gives her control in her life. And it's just sad that it's not until that point where she realizes that until she's 35. But she talks about too, like, 35 is getting up there for women because, and that's like, that's about the time where women are kind of cast aside by society. Like earlier in the play, Peck says that he's like 40 and that's not that young for men, which is kind of true too, because society doesn't really cast away men until they're like 50 or 60. It's the gender role double standard in America and stuff like that. Anyways, off topic. I think Little Bit's just such a sad character because she doesn't have much control, even though Peck says she has all the control between the both of them, and she really doesn't, in my opinion. And so, what this play is about having control in your life. And I think I said that for Blithe Spirit. Oh well, different plays can have the same meaning, right? Great. Because Little Bit is the main character, obviously, but she just goes through this struggle the whole time, like, where's my control? When do I get to live my life? And it's just so sad that she doesn't really see that her life is her own until she's like 35. Even though she does have glimpses of that control when she's driving. And that's what I think about play. Because, like, there's always going to be someone to try and take that control from you, like Peck did, like the Greek chorus as different characters did, like even as the mother, the grandmother, they were trying to take her control away by saying that sex is a bad thing, and that you should wait until you're married or for the right person, whatever. And even Greg, that creepy kid at the dance, was trying to control her. And yeah, that's what I think.